Good afternoon and welcome to Stampin' and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana and this month I'm showing you the Valley in Bloom's Sweet um, and the Scrapbook Workshop Kit. So a couple of weeks ago we just made some cards using the papers. Last week we did stamped images and then some colouring. And this week I thought we'd have a look at the scrapbook kit. Sorry. So let's go and have a look. So when I saw this, I fell in love with it because the colours just popped to me. So this is the suite. So you get stamp set, papers, shimmer dots, embossing folder, dies, and then you also get this gorgeous scrapbook kit. Now I know we've done scrapbooking before, and basically everything you need is in one kit, and it's an ideal way to preserve your memories. So in it we get the designer series paper, we get 2-tone cardstock, we get stickers and pre-cut images, white willow cardstock. There's only one sheet because we only use it for one thing. We get the step-by-step instructions and also the placeholders, and you get to make these 3 gorgeous layouts. You can also add the Life in Bloom stamps and dies, more 2-tone cardstock, and more papers and sticker sheet. So let's pop that back. So I've already made 2 of the layouts. So this one here, this is for layout 1. So we're going to have a photo here. I've got a couple of bits to add, but that'll be when the photo's in there. And then this is for 3 photos. But as you can see, everything's there for you. Okay, and then this is for layout 3. It's slightly different, but it looks gorgeous. And you could use this in a 12 by 12 box frame and put it on your wall. So I thought I'll show you the instructions, but then I'm going to do my own thing. So as you see, we've got nice big pictures. It tells us what we need, tells us how many photos, and then we get the cutting guide, and it even tells you which side round to have the papers, and then you get the full instructions for the 3 double layouts. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this but do it differently. So I found out that in the papers with the sticker sheet, you get the same as you get in the scrapbook kit. So I've got extras, and you see I've cut some out already, and then I did a card with these. So let's move those out of the way. Then we've got some die cuts. Okay, and you just pop them out. Oops. Then we've got bits already cut and whole sheets left to cut, or or with little bits off. And then we've got some lovely pages. So we've got a cloud effect. And I've got a big fly in here, I've just noticed. Or is it a bee? It's a bee. It'll have to stay there for now. And then we've got this one, which on the back has got this gorgeous washed green effect. And we've got a lovely two-tone cardstock. You see, we've got two different colours on each side. This is granny apple green. And we've got a pretty peacock. And then we've got photo mats. And then we have got white willow. No, that's the instruction. That is the that tells you what's in the kit. And I must admit, I have done a layout on this side because I thought it was the proper cardstock. And then we've got a lovely papers like this again. Okay, so I thought I would do a couple more layouts using these. That's going to annoy me. Just bear with me. I'm going to leave it. It won't go out. It had the chance, but it decided that it's going to dance around the light. So let's get making with this. So I've already done one with that. So I think I'm going to use another one like that. Put those up there out the way. Or are they going to slide? Move that, they won't slide. That's better. Down there. And then I think we're going to see what we can use. Let's try. Let's have a look at these. Right. Let's have a journaling bit. And let's have this long bit. So literally you just pop them out. You do. Like so. Get that little bit there. There we go. And the other bit out there. That's quite a big bit. But it saves you having to stamp. And in fact, this is going to be one that we're going to use. And then we've got some little bits we got to poke out. It's project 3. And then let's pop these out. And as well. So you might wonder, what do I do with all of these little pieces? So I pop them in one of our new cases, and then it can go with the other papers and that. So get that ready. So I'm going to go for that, I think. Let's take these out then. Got some nice banners. We have that one. That one there. So I'm trying to think what I could use these for. Probably for a visit to an open garden that we have this time of year, where residents open their gardens up for you to go round and have a have a nosy. So we could do that, or we could go to a botanical garden or a national garden, or we could just use these for something totally different and just not use the flowers. In fact, that's what I might do a page with not using the flowers. Okay, so that's that sheet done. So that gone. Right, so let's not have the flowers. Okay, we're going to have that. We're going to one of those. So I'm thinking that those will go on. Let's do the other piece because that one's is quite busy. Let's do this one as another page too. To this one. So I think we could have that. I'm actually wondering if I do use the flowers because they're better on the clear one. Right. I want that one. We've got the stickers. What stickers we could, oh, I've got loads of stickers. Oh, could use these coming up, couldn't we? Okay. So we like that. And I want to cut some base layers. So I've used the pretty peacock colour. So let's do some photo matte layers. So this we have to think about it because we're doing it 6.5 or 6 1/4. 6 1/4, I think we do it. It's 4 by 6, yeah. And 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And that's going to be a little one. So we've got our photo mats. And let's just put, where's the one I've got here? Why don't I just pop that one up there, then I can see it. So we'll do it the other way around. We'll do it this way around. And that was a smaller piece, but it was definitely that. Yeah. So let's just do the double pieces. Right, so I'm thinking if we use these leaves, okay, use those leaves. I'm just trying to think, do I want it like that? Down like that? Yeah, that's better. Let's turn it down the whole lot then. So, and then if you have that like that, then we can have a strip across it, shall we? Let's have a strip of. We have a strip of. Could have a strip of this because we use this on the other one. Strip of that. Let's do it higher. So we're roughly redoing bits of it. We go like that there, and then let's go for not the stickers. We need that. Okay, the stickers for that. And what else can I add to it? Use the blue sticker again on that piece of on this. So let's try and line that up. I have to bring it nearer to me so I can see. I'm not sure if it's a bee or a wasp, but it's annoying me now. Oh, it stopped. go. So pop that on there. And I think I'm going to do it that way round. And I want a thin strip of the green, which I saw. There it is. Apologies if you can hear the fire engine going by. But that's what comes from living in the countryside. Because we have a fire station just up the road from us. It has one tender, and the firemen are on call. So, and then because living in the fens, we get tractor fires, field fires, car accidents. So yeah, right, like that. Slightly different. That's good. So let's stick this one down first. Oops. There we go. So let's just flip this over and bring it down about that size. Now, as I've said before, I've been scrapbooking. It'll be 18 years this year. So having had to learn it without layouts to copy, I do prefer my own thing. But these kits are great if you are a beginner, if you've been scrapbooking like me for a long time, and why not have a go with your friends? So I want that to go up there, don't we? Do this one down here. Yeah, we're going to have that one there. So I'm thinking, let's get these nice stickers. And yes, I am going to have to get another pack of the designer series paper and the stickers, because I've nearly run out. I must say this is the first suite that I've run out of papers in a long time. That's because I used to always order two or three packs of them, but trying not to have too many left. I think we might have to go up there. So you need to go that way. And now this one here. So here we go. And I'll pop that one. Oops. Can I lift that off slowly? There. Yeah, you can. You can lift it off very slowly. Yeah, because I haven't pressed it down yet. Just laid it on there. Right. So I want you to go. You need to go like that. I think we need it to go. Yeah, I want it to go like that. Now let's pop you. I might pop you that side. I think that might look better that side. Now stick you down. Yeah, you're better that side because you're going to look better that side. Okay, and then we can. I'm actually going to cut these down. So cut that one down. And then I want this one to go like that. There, so I've got 3 of them from that bit. That looks better. Here we go. Pop you down there. I like that. You can have this one here. Now we'd have one up there. I've got too much space there. Oh. I like that there. So let's start filling in. So I'm thinking, should we go for some smaller? Because this one, it's got a much smaller one there. So I'm wondering if we do a 4, but no, let's do the 4 ones. Have that one there, and that one like that. Yeah, we'll have landscape ones. That's good. We like that. Now let's pop. So I've got one of these. That went. It's going to be like that. A bit like that, and then we can have a date on it. So, or do we want a different colour one? And yes, I am starting to lose these. I am, because they're going that far back. Right. And we need, oh, that'd look good there, wouldn't it? That'd look good there. If we can move this one across a bit. Yeah, we like that. And we can have that bit like a tab card. And then, yeah, I like those there. I start sticking them down then. So I'm going to stick the leaves down. Yeah. These were project 2, but it doesn't matter because I'm going way off the instructions. So, oh, go away, whatever you are. That down, put that there. That, put that one there. It's better that way. There we go. Now, what shall I put down there? Shall we? What stickers have we got? I think we'll use, what have we got on here? Oh, that's where they're going underneath my mat. That's why I'm losing them. Right, let's pull these back. I've never had that happen before. Right, we'll move you back now. There we go. So let's go for, so I'm thinking, should we bring that one in? Let's give it a different look, or do we go for brown? That was a different one we had last time. So it's not looking the same. Right, okay. So let's not quite. I've just realised they have got different flowers. They have. Okay. Okay, well, you're the one that we're using. So we've got this one. Got that. And I'm thinking, I'm still not sure about that bit. We could have that there. We do need this because we haven't got any journaling on the other one. So put that journaling there. Now I think we go for think we can do it that way. What I love about scrapbooking is that you can build it up whatever way you want it. Yeah, like that there. And I want a title, because we actually don't have a title. It's probably because I couldn't decide what to do. So let's go for that was the one that we were going to use, wasn't it? That's better. And then bring this one in, that one down a bit, and I'm thinking, now you could use a journaling pen, or if you've still got some white markers, that I have still got them, I'm thinking Blackberry Bliss, and that is a neutral. Because I'm thinking, as you know, I love it. Hi Val. Oh, you'll do it intention later. You'll have to make some cards for the attention. So I'm thinking, I have that coming in from there, but what I want to do is, I love doodling on scrapbook pages, so I'm literally just going to do some stitches, and it doesn't matter if it's not straight, because it's hand done. I can see where the card is now, but this will lift it, and I know you can buy doodling books and templates that you can use if you don't want to have a go doing it just like that. But you see how that has now popped it up, whereas before it was really bare. Now I'm going to use a little piece of tape to keep that there, because I am known for making a mistake when I do my writing. And if that happens, all you have to do is get a little scrap of paper, cut it out, and then you can stick it over the spelling mistake, rewrite it, and then you can also go over another word or two and just redo those, which then makes it look as if you intended to have words that were on papers. So I'm happy with that. This one, I'm going to bring it up. Oh, that's a pretty colour. I love how it all coordinates. So let's just do that. And because there's no reason why you can't add in your stamps and your dies. I didn't do the dies because I ran out of time this morning, and I was out the weekend because we went to, Saturday was a whole day of crafting, which was brilliant because I got my tutorials all done. I just got to write them. So they'll be out for July. Good gracious me, can you believe it's July soon? Where has this year gone? So that's going to be my matte layers. Now, that's my journaling, like this. Now, I'm thinking, let's add, that'll be my favourite phrase. I think I'm going to leave that there for a sentiment, like these titles, family and friends. But that is my basic one. And then you can see, you can then add on your photos like that. Okay. So I'm happy with that one. That now goes with that one. So I've used similar things here and here, same colour here and there, and I've tied it in with those. But I just felt if I used that backing, it would be too much. Oh, you go on holiday? Yeah, I haven't got a holiday. Well, I haven't got a holiday with hubby this year, but I've got other days out with Stampin' Up. Right, now let's do the other page, which is this one. So I'm going to do that using the other cloud effect, I think, if I can find it. Right, you. Right. Did I stick it up there? Yeah, you're up there. Right, so I'm thinking we go for, does that one look okay? Or shall we go for this one? Doesn't really go with that, does it? What did they do in the instructions? I have put somewhere safe. Here they are. So, oh, they used the green and then the yellow. Yeah. Let's have a go at doing that, shall we? Let's do the green again. That is a lovely green. And I'll tie that in. And then we've got some more of that paper. And we'll need some of this one. Actually, it's not, you see it's not a whole sheet because I've had a strip off of it. Right. What are we going to use? Oh, Calypso Coral, I think it is. So let's find that. She's just got a little bit left. But then you can get, the papers are really gorgeous. I mean, I have the, it's not often I use a whole pack of papers within 2 weeks. I just love this one. And in fact, the papers are coming in soon because everybody likes them. So let's just change this around a bit. So let's see how. So they have done it, big strip in the middle, the yellow, and then like that. So let's have a go at something similar. Right, that's going to be bigger because I can get that again. Not the whole sheet. So let's just cut a strip. As you know, I don't measure strips. I just go whatever. So that will go like that. I think I want it to go that way. And then we need a bit of this. So I think we're going to go. I want the strip. So I think it's about 2 centimeters strip because I want to tie it in with this page. So that will tie it in. So I can go there. Looks nice already. So we tie, and then we need some of this. And I think I might use. I don't want another stripe. Let's do a thinner stripe. Let's do a slightly wide stripe. Just be different. Okay, so we'll stripe down that side. And then I'm thinking let's use some willow white or even basic white. Let's use the willow white if I can find it. Nope. It was somewhere down here. We'll keep all my scrapbooking bits and bobs. Where are you? I was having to tidy up and I always mislay stuff. Oh, there we go. No. That's a two-tone pack. Where are you? I might have to your pack again. Oh dear. I know I had some. I did. Maybe not. So let's have a look here. I know where a pack might be. At least I've got a spare pack. Because it's nice to have a white background at times. So make sure I take. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, let's cut this one up. So I'm going to cut 6 1/4 again. Because we do is that one there? Because I what does it say? Where do I get my photos from? Well, I use one of those apps where you can get so many prints free, but I've also got myself for my birthday one of the and one that prints itself, so I can get smaller photos if need be. So I think we're going to have one like that. Cut this one down for 4 1/4. So we're going to do another one like this. Yeah, and do that. Good. Now, put some of this away because it's getting busy again. Right. Whoops. Right, so I'm thinking let's tie in some more blue. I'm going to pop these out. This is going to take a while to do. But it ties in with the die as well. Oops. So today, for a long time, we've seen some sun. Last week, so wet. Last Thursday, it rained all day long. No, all you could hear was the rain drops. Now, I like rain, but a week of it was a little bit too much. But it's filled up my water butts, which is good. And it's filled up the streams and that. Ready for when we have a heat wave again. So there we go. Nearly there. This is relaxing, popping these out. Cheers. There we go. Nearly there. Now I'm thinking, that's my phrase, isn't it? I'm thinking about what would this look like either on the green or on the yellow. Yellow, I think's darling duckling, because it's that muddier one. So there we go to this one. This one. go. This. 2 more to go. There we go. So it's going to look like it's going to look different on there, isn't it? Or there? No, I like it on the yellow. So I'm thinking, shall we have it? Let's do it so it comes something like that, I think. But I may change my mind. Okay, and then what else can we use? We need something for journaling. So this one. That would look quite nice like that. And then what else have we got? I've used sunflowers there, didn't we? So we could have that. A bit out there. Yes, something like that. But it's not showing up very well. So does it show up better on there? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's change it around slightly then. Have that one. Have that way. We'll move it over. There we go. That looks nice like that. I like that like that. And then we can have this one. Shall we go over there? Have that there. Do we have another one that we could use? I'll use them all again underneath my glass mat. Right, there you go. You're back now. So, yeah, I like that with that. That's nice. Just put that a bit by it. And then I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I like that there. No, that balances that off. Move this up. Do it there. Do we bring that up there and then have that? No. Oh, hang on. Let's change it slightly. Put that side. And that. And then this. No. This is what I love about scrapbooking is that you can just move things around before you decide on it. What looks, and there's no mistakes. So we want that there, that one there, and then this can go there. Yeah. Do I want it to come in from the other side? Could go that. Yeah, that. I'm not too sure. I like it that side. I do. Okay, this is looking fine, I think. No, I am going to put that there. There we go. That looks nicer. Because we haven't got bling on it at all. So let's find some little, like always. And let's just get these stuck down. I'm still not too sure about that. But I'm happy with this. So let's do that. Because we've got more of this paper in our paper kit, paper pack. So let's just have a little bit green there. Put that in like that. There we go. We'll do this one. I've just thought of something else that we can do. Because that's what happens when you sort of playing around with a scrapbook with a page. So you know the colours are going to go well. So as you see, this has got a white background, and that's because that comes as the scrapbook kit. So it's only printed on one side, whereas the two-tone and the designer series papers, they're on both sides. And it just got a blob of glue over that bit, slightly there. And of course, with the glue, we can always use adhesive, a rubber. So I definitely like that there, but I'm also thinking more of that having another yellow, thin yellow line down there, which will also hide that glue spot. So let's go for a 1.5 centimetre one, I think. That can go down there. In fact, I might just put that to one side. So I'm thinking I could have that line down there. So let's go in the middle of that, and that is a 1 centimetre print. Because that will look nicer like that. Like it's meant to be like that. So let's just pop this one down there. I'm just going to run a very thin line just along that edge. Because it's a thin piece of paper. Whoops. Let's just pop that. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that looks nicer. And then we said we're going to have that up there. That one down there. That's going to go there. And I'm just going to do it flat. And this will dab on there. I'm going to take from the other bits. Right, that should do it. So let's pop that on there. So I think we're going to go down that corner there. And then that will go there. Okay, and then we said the journaling bit. And what I'm going to do is, I think I'm actually going to go. That was nice like that. And I've got the purple bit there. So how about if we put that like that? That's better, isn't it? So we don't need to go around it. We like that. Let's just pop the journaling down with some tape. And I've lost my tape runner. There we go. So I want that to go like that. And then that to go on the side of it. There we go. And then I can add on the stickers once I've decided what I'm gonna what I'm gonna journal about. So here we go. Probably this one. Now you could double mat lay your photos up. So especially if you were doing one for your country, like the 4th of July or coronations or whatever, you could have red, white, and blue there. Okay, why don't you like that? Yeah. And then let's have a look at the sticker, because we could use one of the smaller stickers now. So sometimes I have to cut round them because I haven't decided where they're going to go. So I'm thinking I have this yellow one. Oh, I was thinking about that one there, but then I've just seen that one there, which would look really nice in that spot there, wouldn't it? So go that way. Because I don't like sticking my stickers over my photos, but if you cut them out, you can then cut that little bit off that you don't really need, so they actually don't stick on your photo. So I'm thinking that looks really nice there. So so I want you there. But what I want is a little bit there to overhang. So just pop you back in there. And we can have you like that. We'll stick it down, and then when we've got the photo, we can then lift it up and pull that bit off. And I think we might go for, I like that. We need to pull it up there, but I'm not going to go for, so I think what we could go for. No, I think we might just leave it like that. So here is the first page that we did, which was following the instructions, and this is the next page, which follows through, but I've done it totally by using strips and that. So that's one layout, and then the other layout again was this busy one, which the papers are gorgeous. Paired it up with the plain background that picks up this background here. Done the stripes again, similar, and then we've added this, which is similar to there. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I make up a scrapbook layout. Yes, I can follow the instructions of a kit, but it's easier for me not to. But if you're a beginner, it's a great way to start. And if you don't have a kit, you can always use the idea of strips to make up a background for you. So next week I'm going to try and do the die cuts, because I should have time this week to get them done. So until next week, take care and keep stamping and crafting. Bye.